Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Sorry, one second, be right back. What's up everyone? Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob Dolph.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to wear different colored shirts while we wear wizard hats and play Lord of the Rings, the living card game published by Fantasy Flight Games. Today we're playing another scenario in the Fellowship of the Ring Saga Expansion. This time we're playing scenario 4, which is titled something about going south. The ring going south? Yep, the ring goes south. That's it. That's it. Hello everybody. Hello. Welcome. Welcome back. Ninja Art. Hope you're doing well. How's it going?
Hello.
Hello everybody. Am I plugged in? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Matthew's here. Hello. All right. I think we're good. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining live. Alrighty. What are we playing today? Alright, today we're playing The Ring Goes South, which is a difficulty 6, which is one difficulty higher than the scenario we played yesterday, day before, a couple days ago. If you're looking for any of the past or future streams, check the video description down below. You can expand it, find the playlist link. I've already scheduled the next stream. You can set a reminder for it, so you can join us live. Let's see here. At the end of a tiring journey, Frodo and the Ring were nearly captured by the Nazgul, who had pursued them from the Shire all the way to the borders of Rivendell. At the ford of Bruinen, the Lord of Rivendell caused the river Loudwater to flood the servants of Sauron, and the servants of Sauron were swept away. Afterwards, the wound Frodo received at Weathertop was treated, and he and his companions were given a long respite in the House of Elrond. Yet the threat of Mordor still remained, and the Dark Lord's power continued to grow, and the question of what to do with the One Ring had to be addressed. So the Council of Elrond was summoned, and the fate of Middle-earth was long debated. In the end, it was decided that the only hope for the enemies of Sauron was to send the One Ring back to Mordor, to the Mountain of Fire where it was forged. Only there, at the cracks of doom, could the One Ring be unmade and the Dark Lord's power destroyed. Frodo Baggins of the Shire was chosen to carry out this task, and Elrond appointed the companions to accompany him on his quest. So it was that, on a cold morning, near the end of December, the Fellowship of the Ring departed Rivendell and began their perilous journey south along the western edge of the Misty Mountains. So set up, The Ring Goes South and Counter Deck is built with all the cards from just one set. Interesting. It's kind of like a standalone little thing. Stage 4, though, it has some special rules here. It says to defeat the Ring Goes South, the Company of the Ring must escape the wargs that hunt them through Hollin by escaping into the mines of Moria. Unfortunately, the entrance to the ancient dwarven stronghold is hidden by a magic spell, and guarded by a dangerous creature that grabs a hold of Frodo. It's Cthulhu. To help bring the company's dilemma to life, Stage 4A reads, when revealed, make Doors of Durin the active location, add Watcher in the Water to the staging area, then discard all tokens from the Ring Bearer and place it, and each card attached to it, face down under Watcher in the Water. While Frodo is face down and under the Watcher, he and each card attached to him is still in play. However, no player controls Frodo or any cards attached to him while he's face down under a giant octopus. Stage 4B reads, there can be 2 active locations during the travel phase. The players must travel to a location if able. This represents the company's search for the Doors of Durin and their effort to gain the entrance while fighting off the many tentacles of the Watcher in the Water. Since there can be 2 active locations, if Doors of Durin is the only active location during the travel phase, and there is at least 1 location in the staging area, the players must travel to a location. This is done by making the chosen location the active location in addition to the Doors of Durin. Place a new active location next to the Doors of Durin. Because Doors of Durin is immune to player card effects that target the active location can only target the other active location. I have a question. If there's 2 active locations, and I quest a whole bunch of points, which active location does the progress go on? All of it? Just one of them? Which one? I think when we played this before, we did it all on the location before the Doors of Durin, which maybe the Doors of Durin said that that's what it does. Maybe that will clear it up. Maybe I'm asking a question that I already know the answer to. Ah, yes. Doors of Durin does state players or progress must be placed on each other active location before it can be placed here.
Okay, so
that's it answered right there. I thought it would be in here though. That's kind of weird, but it's obvious it's on here. Which we played it right. Okay, we did it obviously. Just I don't remember. Progress cannot be placed here unless the first player controls the ring bearer. That's a thing. So we have to get Frodo back from Cthulhu before we can progress and get through the damn door, which makes sense according to the story. All right. Matthew, it's coming along very slowly. I like it. It's okay. It's fine. I mean, the problem is I just picture like movie characters and stuff as I read, but so yeah, but it's fine. Nothing crazy so far that I noticed, but I don't know, whatever. It's a fine book.
Gonna shuffle good.
Yes, good call, I guess.
I don't know, I just want to make sure that my cards are nicely.
Yeah. I've been shuffling while reading.
Out.
So the ring goes south, The Lord of the Rings Part 4. You're playing campaign mode. Set up. Each player may change hero cards they control without incurring the usual campaign mode +1 threat penalty. We're not even caring about that threat penalty stuff, whatever. If one of our guys dies, we just roll with it. I mean, has a guy died yet as we've been playing on stream?
I
don't.
Did you lose one in the very first one?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
We haven't been definitely not taking a threat penalty if we did. I don't remember, but the players have earned the boon cards: Sting, Mithril Shirt, Glamdring, and Anduril. I don't know. Each player chooses one and adds it to their hand. We'll do this part after we do the other setup steps, but I just want to read this while we're shuffling. Adds it to their hand. If any of those boon cards remain unchosen, shuffle them into the first player's deck. So, the order though, we would have our hand first, yeah. Shuffle decks, heroes, initial threat level.
Okay.
I'm at 31.
I'm at 20.
Okay, token bank is set up, aka the buckets of dice. Determine first player.
Mm-hmm.
You to get a whole bunch of hobbits, sure, whatever. Draw or set up hand. Okay. Let's see, huh? Oh yeah. I got 2 Sturdigondorns, unfortunately, just not one, but I haven't seen it in a bit, so I'll keep. And then I have a card to pitch for Eowyn.
I feel like I need to pitch this hand or mulligan.
They weren't all in this order, but double, double, and double.
Wow.
Double mint gum. And then I got Faramir.
I got a double as well.
Oh, look at that.
It's Twins Day.
Man, I hate when I open packs and find doubles. Never going to get the whole set that way.
I do want the Hobbit's cloak, but I don't want...
Oh, you guys can even see that.
I don't really want much of the other. I guess Bill the Pony is good just to give Hobbits extra hit points, but I feel like I need to mulligan this. Are you keeping yours?
Yeah. Because Steward of Gondor. I'm going to try that out. I don't have the wand or that stuff, but whatever. Hopefully I'll get it with tricks from Galadriel, or if I find Bilbo, he can grab me my pipe. That's the plan, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume the book will get better as it goes, too. That sounds like cool. All right.
Oh, right. We got another... Okay, yes. Okay.
You get your money generator.
Yeah. And I got a feint in case we needed a quick strike. We just need the blade. We got a ally. Okay.
Okay.
Not so bad.
All right, so let's take a look at these 4 cards. Okay, it's not close enough, but all right. So the first card, this is obvious where this is going. I'm going to take it right to my hand because I can attach to a warrior, hero, or Gandalf. And in my case, the only warrior... Oh, I could attach it to Theodred. Now, the cool part of this one's not a setup one. I'm assuming if we get these later, then we can choose where they kind of go. But anyways, it goes to hand, but I figure I take it. I don't know, whatever. Yep, so I'll take that one to hand. And then these ones we were talking about before the stream, There's Sting, which I think Mel should take to hand, which you can attach to a Hobbit hero, which is all our heroes, and our ring bearer guy, right?
Yep.
Frodo. And attached hero gets +1 to all the stats. Amazing. After attached hero exhausts to defend an attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Deal damage to the attacking enemy equal to the discarded card's threat. That's cool. And then
I do like that because if I put this on Sam, he gets the bonus from the willpower on the, and then we'll also get a bonus on the defense.
Yeah, he's a multi-use hero, so it makes sense to buff all the stats. Then we have this, a cool mithril shirt. Obviously, this is for Frodo. He's the ring bearer. It would give him +1 defense, +1 hit point. So we'll put this in Mel's deck just because she's first player. I don't know. It's like whatever. And then Andrew. I wish I could throw this one in my deck, but again, you can play these from either any player's hand at the table onto any hero that is, you know, has not too restricted attachments, or is noble in this case, or Aragorn. It'll buff up some stats response after an attack in which the attached hero defended resolves. Exhaust Andruil to target the enemy that just attacked. Declare attached hero as an attacker against the enemy and resolve the attack. Cool. Anyways, you can shuffle those in your deck, just extra cards. And the other thing we've changed too is now that we are in the second half of the, so again, this product was originally 2 products back in the day, and we're now into the second deluxe box of the Saga expansions out of 6, which in that box they give you some new player cards, they give you these next 3 encounters we're playing. They also gave you a new Frodo. But of course, these 2 boxes are packaged together now, so you get 2 Frodos right up front. But back in the day, we didn't get it in that way. We got, you know, 1 box, and then like a year later, another box, or, you know, 6 months later, whatever it was. But in this case, we get both at once. So you can choose to use whichever Fellowship ring bearer hero you want. And there's more to come in later Saga expansions. Spoilers. But this is the one we're going to play, which originally was tied to these scenarios. But I mean, you could use the same Frodo the whole way through. It doesn't matter, whatever. It's just up to you. But I like the way there's choice. So as we get into future Saga expansions, we're going to have lots of Frodos to choose from. And we could switch it out like per scenario if we wanted to. I'm pretty sure. And if we can't, we would just make that a rule and we would do it. Because there are cards and we do with them what we please. But anyways. Response: after Frodo Baggins exhausts to defend an attack, exhaust the 1 ring and spend 1 fellowship resource to target the attacking enemy. Then this attack deals no damage and each player raises their threat by 2. So if we're in a really bad spot, this guy can like tank a hit for us. And we don't have to like throw a hero away when you're down bad, but I'm sure sometimes this guy will be exhausted, sometimes the ring will be exhausted. Sometimes he'll be face down under Cthulhu. So we'll see. That's who we're playing with today. So we don't have a way of canceling the encounter card, shuffling it back in, all that stuff we were doing all incorrectly before. Sometimes correctly, sometimes incorrectly. But either way, we're playing with a different Frodo. Hey, Larry.
Hello.
Okay, that's the play. All right. So we read this setup. What's next? Draw setup hands, and then we do companion card. We just did that. Then, we still have Gandalf's delay, so we'll be skipping the draw step in the first round of the game. That's stuck with us along the way here.
More annoying than I thought it would be.
Yeah. And then, so in the House of Elrond, the evil wound that Frodo received on Weathertop is healed, and he is reunited with his uncle Bilbo. But the One Ring cannot remain hidden in Rivendell for long. So Lord Elrond summons a council to decide what should be done to protect the free peoples of Middle-earth. Setup. So we're going to set some cards out of play. So Lust for the Ring. I'm sure that's Boromir in the art there, right? Corruption, Peril, and Surge. When revealed, attach a non-fellowship hero. Attached to a non-fellowship hero in play counts as condition. Forced after the One Ring exhausts, raise each player's threat by 1 and reduce attached heroes' willpower to 0 until the end of that round. Makes sense. You're lured by the ring, you've lost all willpower. You're weak to it. We also have to set aside Redhorn Pass, which will deal this later. Immune to player card effects. When it's explored, each player assigns damage among characters. The amount of damage is the number of damage on the location. So we're going through the Snowy Mountains. It's going to be rough, I'm sure. We also have to set aside the Doors of Durin and the Watcher, which we'll just look at that stuff when it comes up later, but you know the deal. We already read about that in the rulebook a bit. Okay, aside our play, we're going to shuffle the encounter deck. I'll shuffle a bit. I'll give it to Mel to shuffle a bit. We do have our elf friend should be in here. Our burdens we've been haunted with along our journey. Yep, our elf friend is in here. And all the cards from the scenario only. None of the side encounter sets. So everything with the wolfy symbol. Or the warg symbol, I guess. So here, if you want to file, shuffle, cut, all that business. I'll flip this over. All right, 1B, forced. At the end of the planning phase, each player places the top card of their deck face up in front of them, in player order, until there are a total of 4 face-up cards between the players. So this will scale based on your player count and stuff. The first player chooses 1 face-up card to be played for no cost, 1 to add to its owner's hand, 1 to discard, and 1 to shuffle in its owner's deck. And 3 for the elves. Okay, and then either shuffle Lust for the Ring into the encounter deck, or raise each player's threat by 5. Advance to stage 2. So yeah, if you want to add another burden, Mel's first player, so if she wants to like see if she can set a record for how many burdens she can take, she can put Lust for the Ring into the encounter deck, or we just start with +5 threat. I don't know. Well, we'll see what cards we get to play at, right?
Yeah,
so that's
that may determine.
End of planning. End of planning.
Okay.
And then we advance. So the first card will be done before we even finish the first round. We'll be so good.
Sweet.
We're just so awesome. Okay.
Okay.
So you're
we can
first
go with
player.
planning?
Plan
Okay.
away.
Planning. Well, we are going to put a Hobbit's Cloak on Sam. I just want to take a peek, see here what resources I'm going to need. So I'm going to spend 1 an ally into play, and then I want to put Sting into play quickly. This is a neutral card, so I can use any resources. I think we're going to go with 1 and 1. Unless I use... No, let's save. We're going to put this on Sam as well. And then we're going to put the Horn of Gondor on who? I like having extra resources for like feints and...
Yeah, so it's mainly red then, right?
So let's put it here. Also good if I get
But just spend red on neutral cards too then, right? Like maybe that'd be this, but you have one in hand, the cards in hand to play, so it makes sense. Makes sense.
And I want to, just in case I have a feint, and then, or I have the one that can increase us. Okay, I am done.
Okay. Wait, that was 4. All right, so I'll play, I guess, Steward of Gondor. Exhaust. 4 here. I'll play him right now. I'll play this little guy. And then I think I will play this guy off the top. Faramir. Flame of Arnor. Okay. I'm done.
Okay, so at the end of the planning phase, we have to...
Each player places the top card. Oh, I should have left that on top. Because then I could play for free. Oh, forgot about that part. Yeah, let's not play that. That's silly, right? Because that could be the one. Oh yeah, this would be here like this, whatever. Okay, then we go, because I can get more bang for my buck. I think. So this is here. That would pay for that, but I could have used him to pay for that. And then he would have got 2 back. And then I have it like this. Because then I could, oh, but then she does the whole, oh, but I can put it in top in order. Yeah, yeah. So I can use Gladriel, right, instead. Yep. And give, oh yeah, but it's not off the top, so he doesn't have those resources. How do I do this? I can't do the Gladriel thing, because I can't switch the top card off on the deck. I play that, okay. Yeah, maybe that, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I thought because I could play her, then I could search and then put them all back in a certain order, so then I know the 2 cards that are coming.
Right.
But I can't, I don't have the way to put it on the top, so she can't play that. Unless I attach this to this guy, then that's all purple money, not Gandalf juicy money. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. Maybe I just roll like this. Yeah, maybe he just takes this. And then that would have paid like that, I think. Am I missing? I think I should still have 2. This. No, he paid for this. She paid for this. He would have paid 2 for this.
And then
got money from this. But I can't. Yeah, I could just save it, I think. Or we just say I save this. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you're good?
No.
No?
No.
Because he can play off the top of the deck, right? Based on...
Yeah. Let's leave it like that. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
I thought I had a trickier way to do it, but I keep forgetting he only gets the bonus of all the spheres when it's actually on the top. And normally I have Wizard Pipe already or Bilbo to get it, and I don't, so I can't just switch Gladriel there and then play her, then reorganize the top to be like, yeah, that would have been awesome, but I didn't have it. Never mind.
That's okay.
Unless I put it on Theodred, but it's okay. I don't want him to have the sword.
Alrighty.
I want Gandalf to have all the attachments. All right.
Okay, so my first card.
Yep, my first card.
Choose and ready one ally. Okay.
Your first card.
My second card.
And the 4th card.
Okay, so I guess we can talk through this together, but I think you play him for free.
Yes.
That's the best case.
So this one will be played, okay, for free, 99. Then one of them goes back to one of our hands. One of them goes discarded, and one, what is the other one? Top of the deck or something?
Shuffled in your deck.
Oh, shuffled into the deck.
I can shuffle one into my deck. Is this good in your hand? I don't know what that does.
That's the one that's based on the cost of the top card. I discard it, ready Gandalf, add that cost to his attack, plus all his other attack, and do like a big whack.
That's good to have.
Yeah, it is very good to have, actually.
Okay, and I can discard...
So this was the hand?
Yeah. I can discard this one.
Okay.
And then I can shuffle this into my deck, because I like this card.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I don't necessarily need Ever Vigilant. I mean, they're helpful if I have a good ally to attack with or something, or you do, but I think that was a good situation.
If I didn't say hi already.
Okay. And then we get to advance to stage 2.
Boom, done the first stage. All right, you're so good. So good. The 9 walkers. The council decides the One Ring must be cast. Oh, you didn't finish. There's more. You didn't finish.
Oh, right.
Then either shuffle Lust for the Ring into the encounter deck or raise each player's threat by 5, then advance to stage 2.
Oh, I'll raise our threat by 5.
Okay, I'm going to 36.
25. You have reduction, right? Hopefully.
If I drop, oh yeah, I do. This guy. I'll just raise yours. I'll lower mine and give them to you, and then you can have my threat.
Okay, well then I can raise mine, no, and give them to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Once per round, we can just bounce it back and forth, and we'll threat out. Okay.
How much does he lower?
3, but then he raises on players by 3.
Oh, okay.
All right. The council decides the One Ring must be cast into Mount Doom. Frodo is appointed 8 companions to help him complete his quest, and the Company of the Ring sets out from Rivendell into Hollin on their way to Mordor. When revealed, make Redhorn Pass the active location. We read it a few minutes ago. There it is again. So 6, mountain, immune to player card effects. When Redhorn Pass is explored, Each player assigns X damage among characters they control. X is the number of damage here. Okay. Characters you control. So it can be allies.
Okay.
All right. Make rid of the first player reveals cards from the encounter deck until there is at least X threat in the staging area. X is twice the number of players in the game. So we're looking to get 4 threat in the staging area automatically.
Wow.
Reveals cards from the encounter deck. So we're revealing. So we're like doing
We
one
have to do
reveal?
that?
Is that what's happening? Like we're revealing, like literally all the treacheries are firing off? First player reveals cards from the encounter deck. I think so, right? Last time we played, we got lucky. We just pulled a 4 threat location, the first card, and just moved on. But now that I'm reading this, and I pulled this, when revealed, attached to the active location. Counts as a condition attachment with the text, limit once per location. No more than 3 progress can be placed on attached location each round. If Snowdrifts is not attached to an active location, gains Surge. I'm assuming it says reveal, so we just keep revealing?
Okay.
Doesn't say discard and then add. Oh, there's 4 threat right there. Boom.
Okay. Wow.
Redhorn Foothills. While Redhorn Foothills is active location against force, after an enemy is added to the staging area, it gets -5 engagement costs till the end of the round. Force, when Redhorn Foothills is explored, each player must discard X random cards from their hand. X is the number of damage here. Okay.
Okay.
And then it says, that's it. Flip. 8 progress on here. Holland is no longer wholesome for us. It is being watched. During the travel phase, the players must travel to the location if able. Forced. After an enemy engages a player, place 1 damage on the active location if able.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So that was end of planning. All that fluff happened. Now quest, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're first.
I'm gonna quest for 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna quest for 6.
I now have a question. Limit 1 per location. No more than 3 progress can be placed on attached location each round. So I'm assuming excess progress just gets lost, right? It doesn't go on the quest card?
Right, I would assume that. It's like blanking it so we can't finish them faster.
Yeah.
Maybe I only quest... Oh, no, we have 4 in there right now.
That makes sense, I guess.
Okay. So I'm questing for 6.
Unless you needed money for some jazz right now. Let's have expensive
yeah,
allies.
No, you're good. My cards are all 1.
It's going to cost for this guy. Ladrills I need to play. Okay.
We can't put extra, so I mean, I guess we could... We just need to get enough that we can put 3 on there.
So I'll put in 5.
5, and I put in 6, so 11?
I think so.
Okay, and we can discard a card if needed, right?
Yeah, each of us. I can also add Faramir to buff by 2 more or something. Yeah. Okay. Your card. Hound of Sauron. Creature Warg. Surge. Hound of Sauron gets -5 engagement cost for each enemy in the staging area. So he's a 45 right now.
Plus I add 4 to him.
Oh yeah. So he's a 49. Okay, surging into Great Warg Chief. Unique creature. Warg cannot have attachments. Force. After Great Warg Chief engages you, discard cards from the encounter deck until a Warg enemy is discarded. Put that enemy in play. Engage with you.
Yeah, this guy's annoying.
So this guy is now 44 engagement, who's already there. And this guy is 34.
What are you? I'm so sorry.
36.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, fun.
1 more card. That sucks.
This is for me?
Yeah.
Oh man, Howling Org. Creature warg force. When Howling Warg attacks, place 1 damage on an active location.
Okay.
And he is a 38 plus 4, so 42. And now this guy is down to 39.
Whoa, okay.
If I did that right.
All right, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. We're exactly even.
That sucks.
That does suck. We're exactly even. Okay,
Well, I'll pitch a Steward of Gondor for an extra.
Well, I probably should just...
We can only put 3 more. Like, I could throw Faramir in there, but the only problem is I'm now, like, needing defense because I'm going to have this work coming after me and bringing a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to defend and also probably fight back a little bit.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
So I'm thinking of Faramir just as defender right now because he's got 2 defense. But I don't know like what these guys hit for. They might kill Faramir.
Only up 1 unless I play this. Okay, I will play this card, which says choose a Hobbit character. That character gets +2 willpower, attack, and defense until the end of the round, and I will give that to Sam. So then we're up 3, the 3 that we need for this, and then he's buffed another bit.
Yeah. So you could take someone
Yes.
and then like fight them and all that stuff?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Travel. That we already have an active location. We can't take this one, but we would have to if there wasn't.
Right.
Which sucks is a 4. Well, hopefully we can get there. Then into engagement. So you have an optional choice.
You're gonna have 2 guys with you, right?
Unless you pull this guy, then I have nobody, but I could take somebody and just have 1, but I've left it up so I have 1 guy die. And then this guy hopefully can defend and survive because he can handle 5 damage. This guy does 5, but maybe he'll bring a 3 only with him. If he brings a 4, he could be dead.
If I take this one, this is just talking it through to make sure we make the right decision here. If I take this one and you take him bringing someone else, you have the one of them attack first, they'll die. I can feint the big attack for you. So you only lose 1 character. I don't know if that will give you enough to attack back.
Well, Gandalf attacks for 6. So, like, he could one-shot one of these guys. He could one-shot one of these guys. And these are only 2 guys, I think, that come when this guy comes in. Because these are the 3 types of wargs. This guy's unique. So, Gandalf can one-shot either one of these. So, there's supposed to be this guy left who's hitting for 5 again.
Or I could...
Next round.
Or I could take this guy.
Can you hit back for 9?
No.
Oh.
He can hit for 4.
Can you get some damage on and then hit again? So
5. Because I'll have to lose this guy.
So 5 would only do 2 damage.
Yeah. And then I'd be stuck with 2 guys.
Yeah. So let's not do that.
Okay.
So if you want to take somebody in, can you like handle a 4-hit attack and then kill 1 for 4?
Yeah.
Because I could handle one of these and hopefully he brings 1, but he might bring none of these.
Okay, so then I'll take this one optionally. Sam will ready. He'll gain.
Unless you can handle
bonus.
this guy. Would you say 5? Oh yeah, so you can't kill this guy.
I would hit for, sorry, he's exhausted. He hits for 4, 5, and then he would, if I'm only taking, I can take that guy and kill him because I'd have 6.
Oh, okay.
It's just if I had to take this guy, I'd have to defend a second attack.
All right.
So take this one?
Yeah. And I'll take this one.
Okay, so Sam readies.
After he engages you, discard cards in the encounter deck until another warg. Yep, Howling Warg. Engaged. When he attacks, we gotta remember place damage when they attack on the active location. Okay.
Okay, so this guy's attacking.
Did you have anything when they engage you?
I did. Sam readied and I drew a card.
Oh, okay.
But then Sam is going to defend here, and this says, after attach your exhaust to defend an attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck, deal damage to the attacking enemy equal to the discarded threat. If you will.
Ultraviolet just dropped by. Yeah, robbed off the light blue. Yes. Yes, I remembered.
If you will discard the top card of the encounter deck, and we will deal damage to this guy equal to the threat.
Nothing. But if it was one of these locations that just came up earlier, it would have been a 2 damage, but of course that's just how it works.
Okay, so Sam's defending for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Defending player raises their threat by 3. Whoa, that's annoying.
Oh, is that a burden that we got in our deck?
1, 2, 3. Shush, shush, shush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's defending for 6. Okay.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right. So.
And I can.
You're gonna feint the 5-1.
Well, I have to feint. One of your
did
characters
this guy attack? So we need to add a damage on the active location.
Yeah. One of you guys has to die first, so I have money for feint. So you have to do the attack that you're okay with him dying to.
Yeah. So we'll just do the big 5. Defend it with this guy. Oh, it's the warg. Attacking enemy gets +1. If this attack destroys a character, place 1 damage on the active location.
Oh, this is so bad.
Ouchie. Ouchie.
Okay.
Yep.
And then
Jump blocking is not
a resource.
Okay.
For characters being destroyed. So then I can feint this attack. So then we won't put another damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And then
attack
on your
back.
side. Yep.
He's attacking for 4, 5, 6.
Boom.
He's dead.
Okay. And then let's attack. Gandalf will attack for 3, 4, 5, 6. On this one. Him. Yeah, otherwise I put 3 damage on this guy, then kill him next turn, but I still have this guy to deal with. Nah. Just get rid of wargs, I guess. Yeah, I have a body to put into play, hopefully. Okay. Ready up. Raise threat, 37.
29.
That's first player. Resources. 3.
Oh, there's the dagger I need.
3.
Dagger
Draw.
I need here.
Flip. Okay, I'm gonna use Steward of Gondor. Am I planning to go 5? Fellowship of the Ring. Oh yeah, I did have this actually. Forgot I had this. I had a resource, didn't I? Yes, I did. So I would be 1 less resource here. I forgot this. I had this in hand, and I had a 4-coster on top. So that's like the best time to do this. So I would discard Northern Tracker. Actually, yeah, totally brain farted. I had a way to get rid of this guy. Then Gandalf readies up. Add Flame of Arnor into the victory display and discard the top card of your deck, which is a 4, to ready an Astari character, which is Gandalf. That character gets +4 attack till the end of the phase, where X is the discarded card's cost. Okay, so that's there. That's victory display. Then he would hit back for 10, which would kill this guy. I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
I think that's worth it. I like the Northern Tracker. I want him, but I think that's the play. That was the right play. Then I draw. Then we reveal the top, which is a Wizard Pipe. Okay. So yeah, 1 less resource there. She should have 1. Right? Yes. Okay. So I think I play. I use a resource here. Play a neutral card, Wizard Pipe. Oh no. But I can now switch that. The card in my hand. For 2. I'll put this on Eowyn, so she gets +2 willpower. Now I'm stuck again. Can't do that now. Okay. That is all. Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to put a dagger on Mary. Done.
Questing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, yeah. So 9 on my side, and then I could add 3 more and a card pitch if really needed.
9.
Actually, this would be the card pitch. Yeah, I should switch this with this.
Okay. 9, I'm adding 4. 13. Just hopefully we're at least 3 we can put on that one.
Yeah, that's all we need, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your card first?
My card is birds. Peril, when revealed, either exhaust a hero you control or engage this fool. Of course, after it engages you, reveal the top card in the counter deck. Engaging me. Can deal with it, but the top card in the counter deck might be sucky. Exhausting a hero though. He's 28, so
well, he's +3. Sorry.
So he's 31. Still,
yeah.
I'm still getting him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'll still have to do a card at that time. So I might as well just take him. He won't be adding 3 threat to the staging area that way. And I reveal the next card, which is also a peril. When revealed, either the warg enemy in the staging area with the highest engagement cost attacks you, or each warg enemy gets -20 engagement cost till the end of the round. Now, if I understand usually FFG card games, it can only apply this effect to wargs that exist in play right now.
Right.
It's not gonna, any warg that comes out later doesn't get this bonus. It's just targeting any wargs right now, get -20 until the end of the round. No warg enemy is in the staging area because it wants to hit only ones in the staging area right now. It gains surge, which kind of makes sense. So this guy being -20, -5 from himself, plus you, he's still engaging one of us, I think, myself, unless you can take him for sure. So I'm gonna just let the -20 thing happen and we deal with it.
Okay. I think he's still higher than 29 in my threat, and if that's the case, then we're still good.
Yeah. So he's -20, then -5, but
so
we're
he's
still gonna get another card.
26, 27. Oh, he's 28.
And you're at what?
I'm at 29.
Zappy, thank you for subscribing.
Welcome. That means I can't ready Sam if I take him. Okay.
So
this is my card?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but you have a jump block.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Same card.
Oh,
you have to make the choice. It's going to engage anyway.
Well, I'm going to do the same choice.
Yeah. So now it's like super low engagement.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay.
So we only have 5 in there. We're at 13. Right? Is that what that is?
Sorry. Yeah, 13. We have 5. Yep.
8?
Yep. But we can only put 3.
But that's all
but
we
that's
need.
Good.
So 3 goes here. 5 goes here. But again, we can pitch and things. I could exhaust this to add 3 more if you feel ready to push through. Is that okay? Otherwise, this thing's going to go in front next. I forget what happens. I don't know. I'm sure it's bad.
We have to add enemies. 1 each, I think. Yeah, so I think we wait 1 turn.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that might be the best. Instead of, and I think they get engaged with you, or they get engaged with the first player. I can't remember, but enemies are added.
Okay, then no card pitch. We'll just leave it there, I guess.
Okay.
Unless I don't need him. I'll probably just let this 1 go unopposed. I think. Yeah. If I add 3, we progress, so I can't. Yeah, never mind. Done. I don't really want to pitch. I feel like this +1 on all heroes will matter when we're like trying to push through something later.
Yeah.
So I'll hold that.
Fine. Okay, so this is gone. So I think we have to put damage on.
So when it's explored, each player assigns X damage among characters they control. X is the number of damage here, which is 2. So we got to assign 2 damage out. This goes to the victory display. So we won't see Redhorn pass again. 1 here.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Put 1 on Aowen.
And then we have to travel to this one.
Actually, no, let's put one here.
And while this is the active location, after an enemy is added to the staging area, it gets -5 engagement cost till the end of the round. Okay. Okay, optional engagement. You're first, no, right?
Nah.
Okay, so I'll take him, but I do not get the benefits because he's like 10 health or 10 engagement or something.
Yeah, it's for 4.
Yeah, I can defend here and then I can attack him here and kill him.
Oh, okay.
Because he only needs 3 and he's 3, 4.
Okay.
So we're good.
All right. So I'll defend for 2. Deal 1 damage to the defending character.
Oh, wow.
That's a thing.
I'm going to defend here. Nothing. He's dead. He will gain a resource for character dying.
I'll just attack with Gandalf.
Okay.
And destroy that guy.
And I'll just attack here for 4. Get rid of him. Okie dokie.
Oh, are we forgetting the after an enemy engages the player, place on damage on this location? We might have forgot that before too.
Oh.
Yeah, so that bird would have added a damage. The last one. So I should have another damage somewhere.
And then now this one will have 1 for that one that engaged me.
So hold on, I had the bird. But we only had 2 damage on there, and I feel like one of them was from like a card. And then we got engaged, you got engaged, I got engaged by like a wolf. He pulled another wolf, engaged me, and a bird. So that should have been like 3. You optionally engaged a guy at least twice, I think. So that location, I feel like should have had at least 5 or 6 damage on it.
Oh, then I wouldn't have done all that because that would kill my hero. Like I wouldn't have taken.
But maybe not. I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, I forgot about this effect. Right? That's maybe why we should get through this, because that's a little ridiculous. After an enemy engages a player, place 1 damage on the active location of Able.
Unless there wasn't.
I don't remember when I got my enemies, but I feel like. Oh man.
Yeah, because if that's the case, then I would have.
Yeah, I know.
Not optionally engaged in the last turn.
Yeah, but I think you need to.
But I can't because I don't want to kill a hero for that.
Oh yeah.
Because my heroes are only 2 and 3 health, so I can only split so much damage.
I don't know. That location's out like the whole time, and look, I can see on the past. I have 2 engaged with me. You have 1 engaged with you.
But the bird.
But I don't know when we got those guys engaged. Oh yeah, look there it is, and yeah, that's the card, and we haven't engaged with any of them yet. And the thing's clear, and I got a bird who engaged me, and the wolf pulled out another card, engaged me. So that's 3 that were in the staging area. 1 created another enemy. I definitely got 1 off the deck. Yeah. I know I pulled 1 as a shadow card too. Yeah. So I think it should have had at least 5 damage on it.
Okay, well then.
I think, but I could be wrong.
This hero will just be dead.
But you had another guy there that you could have let take 1. He would have died. And then you just would have had to defend. You wouldn't even have taken the last guy.
But then he would have been forced to you.
Yeah. So he comes to me. Oh, but then he still engages, so either way.
But the damage goes on this one. Because we've cleared that at that point.
Okay. So maybe it only had 4 on it then. Maybe I'm overestimating because of this guy.
Yeah, because that guy was after.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's 4. Let's just say it's 4 damage.
So if it's 4, then it's fine. This is how it was. If it was 5.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everyone
There's a shadow card in there that will kill your guys.
I need the pony.
It will kill your buddy here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we maybe messed up. All right, then this guy got dealt with, right? And he's on this one.
Yes.
This one makes us discard random cards from hand. So that's the thing, like, that's maybe why we need to get out of here, because it's like very bad spot.
Yeah, I think we try now to get out of here.
Yes. Okay, sorry. Ready
That's
up.
okay. Raise my threat, so I'm going to 30. I think we're in trouble
right?
anyways, because I think a lot of my triggers are gonna turn off.
Oh,
but we'll see. We'll see.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Draw.
Okay, I am first. I'm just going to put in a body. Do you have a... Oh, you're not first player. But do you have a body that's... Yeah. So next turn, I'll put this on the stone. But I'm first, so if we clear that this turn, then yeah, we'll just leave it.
You might not. Let's see.
But I don't have anybody to put in if it does trigger. Okay. I'm done. Oh, return an attachment. Do you have an attachment in your discard pile?
Yeah.
Okay, you can return it to your hand.
Sure. Okay, let's go with the wizard pipe to put Galadriel on the top. Oh yeah, we'll gain through Gondor money, and then we'll spend one more. Play her. Top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All attach Gandalf's staff to Gandalf. All the attachments. And these I can put back in any order. What's happening? What's happening? I think Test of Will on the top would be nice. And then Flame of Arnor. And little guy. Yeah. Okay. And then... Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh, Gandalf's staff. Could use to discard a shadow card from a non-unique enemy. That could be the play. I could use it to draw. Or I could use it to gain a resource. Actually, draw might be just the play. I can't play that out of my hand. You like need heal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe discarding shadow cards the safest play if we have a bunch of enemies.
Yeah, probably. Because that could
do
something terrible.
Yep.
Because it's an action, right? So you could do it in another phase if you
Yeah, I know. I can do it before, like we have to ready it up later. All right.
Questing?
Oh yeah, questing.
I'm gonna quest for 6. Actually, yeah.
Nothing in there. We need 5. We need 8. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
On my side.
10,
Give a resource to Eowyn.
I mean, I could take out 2 then. Maybe we don't need this guy.
Yeah, we gotta get through this. Like,
yeah,
no jokes.
Okay.
I know we can pitch. I can use Faramir if there's no enemies. But if we're about to get a whole bunch of enemies, like, I don't...
I know, he's not defending, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Because he can't. No, we're fine. We're 16.
Your card?
Yeah.
Stupid. Howling Warg.
Okay.
After he attacks. And after he engages, damage. So we're gonna lose, like, a lot of cards from our hand. Okay, that's fine, I guess. And then...
Well, maybe we'll clear it before it can engage. Oh, yes! Yes.
Gildor!
Oh, but I get him. Sorry.
I don't care.
It's still good.
It's not a freaking enemy, a treachery, something screwing us over. So we only have 2 in there, so 14, more than enough. So this will clear. When it's explored, each player discards X random cards from hand, so 1 random card from hand.
That's good, yeah. So before we...
This one.
This one. Oh, is
no,
that okay?
not my duplicated
Oh,
Steward
okay.
of Gondor that you pulled back to my hand. No.
Okay, good.
This is gone.
Oh, here we go. I don't want to flip anymore.
The hunt is up. Suddenly, Aragorn leapt to his feet. How the wind howls, he cried. It is howling with wolf voices. The wargs have come west of the mountains. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for 1 enemy and adds it to the staging area. One of those enemies must be Dirtbag Great Warg Chief again, who we know finds another buddy to come with him. Shuffle the encounter deck. Damn. So we know he's in the discard pile, so we'll just grab him.
Oh, that's that unique guy?
Yeah. Sucks we already saw him,
man.
so now he's back. We should have left him. But I don't know if we could have, because he kept dropping threat. Or his engagement cost. Okay, so we can search the main deck. See if there's even any wargs in there. Oh, there is one. I want to get this guy out.
He's not the worst.
He's only 4 to kill, hits for 4. The other guys are hit for 3 and you need 6 to kill them.
Yeah, he's not bad.
You want him? Oh, but he surges. How does it say? Adds to the staging area.
Oh,
with
so
void
once
surge.
okay, yeah,
Yes,
do that,
yes.
please. Yeah, he's not the worst.
Oh, and now that we've emptied the last warg out of the deck because we're dirty cheaters.
Well,
if we get him to engage us right now before the deck cycles, which will only happen during the quest phase in the future.
Okay.
We won't have another enemy, right?
Which then means we won't have shadow cards either, because the deck will be empty.
Well, oh yeah, because he'll make us discard till it's empty, right?
Right.
But then the deck shuffles and all those wargs we've already dealt with.
Let's not worry about that. Then these guys are all going to be discarded though, so that's fine.
Yeah. All right, so
Okay.
I shuffled the deck, whatever. Okay. Okay. The Fellowship is being hunted by ravenous wargs. During the travel phase, players must travel to a location if able. Forced, after a location enters play, place a damage on it. Forced, after an enemy engages the player, place 1 damage on the active location. Oh, so it still happens. Okay.
Okay, luckily we don't have any active locations.
So even if we rushed ahead, we would still have the same annoying stuff. And more wargs. Okay.
Okay.
So no locations. 12 is needed to get through that.
Okay.
So that was just questing. Now travel. We don't have anywhere to travel. Engagement.
So.
Oh, and nowhere to put damage on because there's no active location.
Right.
So yeah, we can do whatever.
So.
Excellent.
Optionally engage all of these guys. I am 30, but this guy is actually 34. So all of these guys will make my triggers happen.
This guy is minus 15, but then plus 4, so he's actually only minus 11.
Okay, so he's still high enough.
39? 39? Yep. I'm 38.
Okay, so we don't need to take him, but we...
But this guy...
This guy I can take, because with Mary, I can take care of this guy.
Is he like above your threat for sure?
Yeah, because he's 34.
Oh, okay.
So then that will ready Sam.
Then I can optionally take...
And draw a card. Oh, another dagger. Oh, stacking the dagger. Yes. I wanted to do this.
This guy I want because he puts on active location and there's nobody there.
Right. And who searches this one? So this one's going to search.
Yep.
After he engages, you discard cards from the encounter deck until a warg enemy is discarded. Put the enemy in play.
Discard. That's not a warg. Stupid birds. Now,
Alrighty.
shadow cards. Oh no, there's nothing left. Oh no, it's empty. Too bad.
All right. So then attack. So he's attacking for 5. Sam is going to defend. Oh, this is going to whiff too, but that's fine. I don't need it to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He defends for 6. All good.
Okay. This guy's attacking for 3. I'll just throw this guy in front. Bah.
Okay, I will gain a resource.
Character's destroyed.
Okay, and then attack. I need 9.
Oh yeah, sorry. This one, before I forget.
Oh, technically
there's
after
no
shadow cards.
So I'm gonna use it just to draw, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or I can let you draw. Yeah, you draw. I think you can draw. Choose one. Choose a player to draw 1 card. You draw a card.
Okay. Oh, this is a fun play. No, I won't.
Doing it right now, though?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. We'll see in a second.
Save it when it's bad, because, yeah, you're, like, down bad.
I am. Okay, so then attack backs. Let's just make sure I can kill him. So
9.
Mary is 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7. Sorry,
Yes,
6,
you have it.
7,
yes.
8, 9.
He's dead. Bad.
Dead. Yep, just making sure.
Okay, this guy only needs 6. Gandalf can just whack him by himself.
Oh, they do get shuffled in. I thought we would shuffle before, but
No,
yeah,
no.
you're right. You're right.
No, they're all going to come back. Don't you worry.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Ready up?
Ready up. So I'm going to spend a resource to keep our friend in
Yeah.
play.
Raise threat. I'm at 39.
31.
Resources. Draw.
Oh, this will be helpful when I get Frodo next.
Okay. Steward of Gondor.
I need bodies.
Oh yeah, she's gone.
Bodies.
Or she maybe was gone a long time ago, I don't remember. Yeah, I'll just play her straight up. Top 5 cards. Nothing. As I can't put this one into play because this one's here. So I can just put them in the order I want. I could. What do you have for allies in your pile?
I think I just have a 1 cost and just a 1 cost ally.
I might be able to get Northern Tracker here, I think, as a play. If I put this card on top, choose an ally with printed cost X in a player's discard pile, put it in a player under control. So I put that one on top. Wizard Pipe last. Dwarven Tomb, not yet. This one next. Okay, I'm gonna do Stand and Fight. I don't think I played a card off the top yet. Pretty sure. No, I played her out of hand. So I'll use this. I'm gonna spend 4 of this to play Stand and Fight. I know I could do any time later. It's more cool, but I'll just do it now to get him before the questing phase. Okay.
Good.
I mean, maybe he's just attacker or defender for now. So I don't really need him for, there's no locations there yet. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, I'm just going to put a second blade on Mary. And I'm done.
Okay, questing. Let's play. No resource there because he's in the quest. Oh, unless I use him for defense. It could be a play for, but we got to raise our threat. I don't want to raise our threat. Yeah, he'll just get the money. So I'm putting in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And I'll put in 4. We're at 16 again. Probably going to pass this, but
That's fine.
that's okay.
Don't care. You guys are all bleeding to death. We need to.
No, I know. I just might be in trouble, but we'll see. We'll see.
Watcher in the water. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You need bodies.
I know, but if I can get Frodo back, I can draw 4 cards.
Here. When I was going, let's just say you draw a card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you have the money, you can play it.
Yeah, but I don't want to play it on anyone.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it just helps you dig.
Yeah. I'm just looking for a body because I have money to pay for them. I just need them.
Yeah.
And I have a stone if it does become a big body, but there's no locations to even attach it to. So we'll see. We'll see. If I can get Frodo back, I can draw 4 more cards plus the card I draw. We'll see. Build a pony would be real good as well to give all my hobbits an extra hit point.
Hey, Christopher's here twice in just a few days.
Nice.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I saw Emmy mentioned when you were dealing out damage, I think you had Frodo at one point. You know, even though we were dealing with all the extra damage, you could have put like one on him, but I
didn't have him when we dealt all the damage.
But I only as a smart idea. I don't think putting Pippa damage on Frodo is smart. Because he might get other damage from playing around with Cthulhu in the water in the splash pad later.
Yeah.
And you don't have that attachment to give him an extra health point, right? So that's the only way I would put it on him safely, I feel. Because he's just a 2 health also. Okay. So here we go. My card is a Howling Warg.
Okay.
Your card is a Hound of Sauron. So they're minus 15 each plus 3. So minus 12 each. So they are 38, 38, and 38. Pretty sure.
Well,
so
still good.
4 is in there. We have 16. 12 is what we need.
Oh, okay.
No locations entered play and no enemies. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to do about that.
No, it's okay. We'll see. I think we need to push.
Let the trouble begin. Persuaded by evil wargs and fell weather, the company of the ring decides to enter the mines of Moria. But as they seek the hidden gate, a foul creature seizes the ring bearer with one of his many groping arms. When revealed, make Doors of Durin the active location. This will be our active location. 9 to progress. It's immune to player card effects. It's a gate. Progress must be placed on each other active location before it can be placed on here. Progress cannot be placed here unless the first player controls the ring bearer. If there is 9 or more damage here, the players lose the game. Then it says, add Watcher in the water to the staging area. 50 engagement, 5 threat, 6 attack, 5 defense, 12 health, unique, creature, indestructible. So that means no matter how much damage goes on him, he'll never go away. Immune to player card effects, cannot leave the staging area, but is considered to be engaged with each player. So this will engage right now when we put him in the staging area. It considers a high threat guy engaging with you, if that matters.
Okay, yep, that will.
Forced, after placing the 6th damage here, the first player takes control of the ring bearer, exhausted, with 1 damage on it.
Oh yeah, so that would kill.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
and
then
ME knows, and ME was trying to tank our
trick me
playthrough.
here.
Yeah.
So that readies Sam, and I get to draw a card. There's a body.
All right. Discard. Where am I? Discard all the tokens, from the ring bearer, and place it and each card attached to it face down under Watcher in the water. So all the money. Yeah. I don't know why I gave him any money. That was dumb. Okay. And then,
yeah, 1 round shy of this card based on draw. That's okay though.
All right.
That's okay.
And then that's that. On the other side, there can be 2 active locations. During the travel phase, the players must travel to a location if able. Forced, after an enemy engages a player, place 1 damage on each active location. If Doors of Durin is explored, players win the game. So we don't put any on this quest phase. We just got to get rid of this stupid get through the damn door. All right.
Okay. So optional engagement, if we engage anybody.
We're putting damage on here.
Yeah. You are already at 39. You're at 39, sorry. Yes. So these 2 are going to engage you, not this one. So we're already going to put 2 on it anyway, so maybe I just take 1. And you take 1.
Remember, take an attack from this guy because he's engaged with both of us.
But you can't take all 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so your optional engagement. Would you like to optionally engage anybody?
Huh. That was messy.
I will take 1 of them. So I can have Sam defend twice.
Yeah, I'll just take this guy, I guess.
Okay, then I'll take this one. He gets another bonus, so he's now plus 2 on this card, and then I get to draw a card because his threat is higher than mine. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Does anyone know how in this game it works with shadow cards? If this guy's in the stage area and considered to be engaged with each player? Does he get 2 shadow cards? Do they get both flipped when it attacks the first player? Does it just get 1 shadow card? I don't know. That's a funny one, right? Okay. Or does it get, yeah, it's considered to be engaged with each player, so it would get a shadow card, I'm pretty sure.
Because I guess you would do...
Let's read how it says the steps go. "6.2, deal shadow cards. Deal 1 card from the encounter deck face down to each engaged enemy." No, he only gets 1.
Okay, so it's just the first player.
So he only gets 1. But yeah, the first player, he'll reveal his shadow card. So when he attacks the second player, he probably doesn't have a shadow card.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he gets 1 per attack because that's only when they attack outside of the combat phase. Then they get an extra 1 dealt to them for each attack. Or when they make another attack, I think is how it works. Where was that? There is a part for that. I know that is a thing. In here somewhere. Probably right near the beginning, under attack. Attack outside of the combat phase. If an enemy makes attack outside the combat phase, deal a shadow card and follow each step of enemy attack resolution found on 25. Attacks outside of combat phase. But in the combat phase, maybe it does get another one then. Yeah, you might be right, Emmy, I think. Where is this? So combat phase begin, deal shadow cards, and resolve enemy attacks. I don't think it gets 1 because it's just doing a normal attack. It's not granting an additional attack.
Yeah, and then it even says next player becomes the active player. The next player in player order becomes the active player. Return to 6.4.
Yeah, you don't go back to dealing more shadow cards.
So I think the shadow card is on the first attack. Each round, the first player will get a shadow card, not the second.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So maybe, have we been doing it wrong then? Anytime it says like this enemy immediately makes an additional attack against
Yes.
another player?
Yes.
In the combat phase.
Yes, so that one that we were playing the other day where when it was bouncing back and forth, the enemy?
Yeah, maybe we're doing that
because it was
wrong.
a shadow card that did that.
Yeah, because we're already past shadow step, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah.
So we definitely made it harder for ourselves.
Whoopsie. Interesting. Interesting.
And sometimes I'm looking at the screen in front of us and it looks like you're wearing a cowboy hat and not a Gandalf
Yeah,
hat.
I know.
Like the way it like flops sideways.
Sure, I'll do it that way. I know, it
funny.
flops. It's very floppy.
It just looks like a cowboy hat.
Yeah, Matthew, I've thought about it. We'll do it at some point.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time.
Yeah. Just doing it, it's like, yeah, it's just to actually sit down and do that.
We need the motivation.
Yeah, there's just so much other stuff to do. And like, the problem is, Matthew, you say do that, and then like, I gotta figure that out. But then if I don't stream for a couple of days, then you start asking, why aren't you streaming? And if I don't stream 2 days on the weekend, you start asking, why aren't you streaming 2 days on the weekend? So it's like, I can't, like, I just can't. I just gotta keep reading rule books, learning games, and streaming them. If I start doing extra stuff on the side, people think I've stopped streaming as much. I don't know. It's a struggle.
But it is something we talk about all the time.
Yeah.
And it's something we do want to do.
I just need to do it.
Have some funny things that we could do.
I just need to do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We'll just do it one day.
And somewhere in there, sometimes I take a day off and just do stuff.
For yourself?
Yeah. But it's rare. It's rare. I like to stick my casual time in between all the random stuff. But yeah, I should just replace some of that with time designing t-shirts. I know, Matthew. I have some shirt ideas.
Yeah, Matthew, do you have an idea?
Yeah.
Is that the thing?
It's the problem. I got to hire an artist or someone to like come up with the shirts
Like
design.
images and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't just like type out the text or make my own images look amateur. I got to like pay an artist to do it. So
I think except for the "It's fine" ... shirt, that one can probably be done in text.
or just that meme on the shirt of the burning thing, but I don't know if that's like copyrighted. You're allowed to steal that kind of stuff. I just need to put your face on it though.
Oh my god.
And then it's like fair use.
For us only. That is funny.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know where we were.
I
we
took
engaged
this.
some
Yeah,
guys.
so we were gonna deal shadow cards, and that's when we wanted to look up that we were gonna do it in the right
So
order.
I'm first player, shadow card here.
Oh, I think it's gonna
they're
go.
both. Oh, but he's minus. Yeah.
Yep.
So this guy gets one. This guy gets one. This guy gets one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what happens.
So over here we got an attack of 4 coming in. A block. Northern Tracker. Nothing. So he takes 2 damage. This guy attacking for 6. Oh my gosh. I guess Faramir's going bye-bye. That sucks. I really wanted him later for...
Well, hold on. You can have him go bye-bye because he's already leaving because you can't keep him.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I forgot about him. Yeah. So...
Yeah, we don't have the resources to keep
deal
him.
1 damage to defending character. Okay, he's still there. He's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive?
No.
Oh,
he's alive
for that.
to take the defend.
Yeah.
So it's not unopposed and killing a hero.
Right.
Which that could be scary.
That's going to
So
give
good
me
thing I didn't defend with Faramir, because he would have taken 1 damage,
and
insta-died, then it'd have been an undefended attack.
Oh my god.
And I would have lost a hero.
Okay.
So
that sucks.
thanks,
Good to
Gildor.
know.
So I'm assuming when he gets defeated, he goes back to the home he came from, which was this deck.
Not
I'm
ours.
pretty sure.
And then I gain a resource from ally leaving play.
Yep.
Okay, then mine. I just want to count. He's +2 here, so he's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He defends for 7. Let's have him defend.
Yeah, you know it's just a straight
this
6.
one first for 4. Nothing. Then I will, for free, I will exhaust 1 hero you control to choose and ready a different hero. Okay. Oh, sorry. This one. He will discard the top card of the encounter deck, deal damage equal to the enemy's threat.
Nothing.
Oh my god, this is going to whip every single time. Then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to defend the 6 here and do the same. But he's going to fully block it.
Nothing. But it gets rid of a burden.
God. Okay, sure. Attacks. I just want that to hit 1 time. Put some damage somewhere.
Attack, kill this guy. Then I'm going to play this off the top. Yeah. Oh, I have Wizard Pipe. Oh, that would be a 2. What is the next card? I should know it. I think it's just a 1.
Isn't it a 1?
Yeah, it's the little
Isn't it
guy.
the little
Yeah.
soldier or what the scout?
So what I'm going to do is Wizard Pipe, switch this with this, so at least it's a +2. I'm going to play this from my hand. Add it to the victory display. Ready on a starry guy. Discard the top, which is a 2. Add +2, so he's 5, 6, 7, 8. Against this guy, just to put 3 damage on him.
Oh, 3 damage, yeah.
Because he defends for 5, right?
Yep. It's okay, I can.
Oh, but I can add 1 more in there. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, he'll attack with him. Yeah, duh. Okay. I mean, you can still attack him too if you have, like, you don't have to attack this guy.
Mm-hmm.
We could get Frodo back because he's engaged with you too. So I'm assuming you can attack him also on your turn.
Yes.
I think. Or is it we all go together on the same attack? I don't know. Because technically he's engaged with both of us. This guy's so confusing in this game. If he's engaged with both of us, how is attacking worded? Can we both all attack him together because he's engaged with both of us at the same time? Or is it my attacks first against guys engaged with me, then your attacks separate against guys engaged with you?
And then technically he's engaged
I'm
with
pretty
both.
sure it's the second way, but let's find out. Resolve enemy attacks. No. Deal shadow cards. Okay, we'll find it. We'll find it. Resolve player attacks. This step formalizes the beginning of the player attacks process. In the steps that follow, each player will have opportunities to declare attacks with their ready characters against enemies. Active player declares next attack. The active player, starting with the first player, may declare an attack against one of their... Oh, okay, so it is one player at a time. So you now get a chance to attack him. But that sucks. I wish you could add it to my attack because he's a 5 defense.
Okay, I can do a big hit with Mary.
If the active player is unable to or chooses not to declare attack, next player becomes active player. Yeah, so the attacks are separate.
Okay.
That sucks. Okay, whatever.
It's okay. I think I can get the damage we need to get him back. He just needs 6 on him. And we need him Frodo back to be able to put damage on here. So I think we need to do progress, sorry. So he's going to...
did we have enemies engaging a player?
Yes.
Did I have one engage me?
Yes, we had 2.
So we should have damage on here. Let's not forget that this time.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And then he will attack. Mary will attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that 2 is the 2 we would need. He defends for 5. Actually, I'll throw one more in just because I can't do anything else with him. So it's going to be a total of 7.
Okay, so it says, after placing the 6 damage here, the first player takes control of the ring bearer, exhausted with 1 damage on it.
Okay. Okay, so now we can start putting progress on here. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, he says, I think of it as being 2 tentacles, 1 on each player. So it gets a shadow card for each player, and you attack back separately, but not sure about the official rules. Pretty sure it's been FAQ'd. It seems like a card that would be FAQ'd because it's like it breaks a lot of rules, right? Like it feels thematically, mechanically not to jive. If that makes sense.
Are you looking that up?
I don't know.
That's fine. I'm just gonna read off a message here. So we have Alan here, who hasn't been in the chat for a couple days, but that's fine. Says, howdy folks, day 10 with no tobacco, in case you were wondering. Yes, Alan, congratulations, day 10. That's amazing.
No tobacco, but what about nicotine? Nicotine is the real problem, okay?
Let's take our wins here.
But yeah, chewing tobacco is also bad, but yeah.
Alan, that's amazing. Thank you for coming in and letting us know that. That's cool. Awesome. Yes.
Glad to hear it. Keep it up.
Yes. Day 10. Wow, 10 days. Flying.
What's the day, like, I know it's probably not good, but it's good to set goals. What is the scientific, like, average for a human body to stop craving nicotine when it's out of the system? Like, you know what I mean? Like when it goes cold turkey, if that's the case. Because then you need a nice big fat calendar you can stare at every day and get to mark off a day so you feel progress is being made. And if you can measure something, like you can fix it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. 3 days? Oh, I feel like it's more than that.
No, the day you die? No. No, I don't believe that.
I'd have to Google it, but
no, I mean like biologically, like your body becoming dependent on something when you lose that something. I know mentally you might be like, oh, I remember the good times, and like it's trying to trick you into doing it again, but like you can cut your body of stuff and it doesn't become dependent on addictive substances, but all it takes is one hit again to become fully addicted again. So.
Yeah, and sometimes like, so Matthew is saying, I don't think non-smokers could ever understand how difficult it is. You're right. I've never smoked, and maybe I don't fully understand, but I have around me in my circle many people that smoke a lot and have tried a lot, and I've seen the difficulty they have faced. So I can imagine what that feels like. And
yeah, I had parents that have like quit 4,000 times, still smoke. You know, they're gonna die 30 years earlier than planned because they smoke multiple packs a day. I've seen grandparents that died when I was young because they just loved the cigarettes and it was just part of their life, everything they did in their home, when they're walking down the street, traveling, dog, like I just watch it kill so many family members way faster than expected. Like I remember when I was young, my grandfather was only like, I don't remember what age, but compared to like my friends' grandparents who were not smokers, that looked 20 years younger, were healthier, doing things, weren't just stuck in a sofa watching the TV all day, you know? And yeah, I've seen it like age and kill people like super fast. I totally understand. But again, the closest thing I can come to, I know you can say, oh, you'll never understand. But it's like, that's just a weak excuse, in my opinion, to say things like that. That's just you trying to justify you failing at something. So I don't want to hear talk like that. That's unacceptable. But the closest thing I can come to is a caffeine addiction, which I can't talk because I haven't quit either. I've tried many times. It's very hard. And I just keep crawling back to it. So that's the closest thing I can come to as an addictive substance is caffeine. And I've tried to quit many times, but it's tough, man. It's very tough. But probably not as tough as nicotine, especially at the doses you're probably at when you're smoking packs a day. Like I can wean myself down, but like it's probably harder against nicotine when you're at such high levels, or like, you know, drugs and stuff too, right?
Right.
Like
I think with nicotine as well, it is similar with caffeine, but I think you're fighting almost two issues. You're fighting the nicotine addiction and you're fighting the habit that goes along with it of every time you have a meal, you have a cigarette after, or every time you do this, you're driving in your car. So there's like, there's two things that you're battling at the same time here, which is difficult.
Yeah, it's habits.
You've
tied addiction to a habit.
Yes.
So when that habit happens, the addiction rises up with that mental, like subconscious habit that's happening at the same time.
Making it very difficult to stop.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, I hate when people who try to quit smoking, and this has happened in my life with many, many close people, family, friends, whatever, who are like, I'm quitting today, and they want to tell the world. It's just like the social media dummies who go on and, you know, I may only work out once a year, but when I do, I make sure I tell all the internet that I'm working out, you know, take pictures and show it, all this stuff, right? It's the same idea, right? Like everyone, I'm quitting, which is great. Tell everyone you need a support system, you need help.
Agreed.
It's tough, right?
Yes.
But those same people who are like trying to tell everyone, look, I'm quitting, look at me, I'm quitting, like help me, they need support. As soon as they start smoking again and you're like trying to help them, like, hey, FYI, I see you smoking, like, you remember you're quitting? Then they look at you like freaking Smeagol with the ring, Golem, and they're like, you'll never understand. Get away from me. You've never smoked. You don't know. And you're like, what the F? Then you're like, bye. Hope you die early. See ya. Thanks for coming out. But it's really like not their fault. But that is like the one line that I've heard all my life from smokers. And it's like, man, whatever you do to make yourself feel well, but it's not like you talking. That statement bugs the hell out of me so much.
But I think
you'll never understand. But it's like,
but I think
you're weak. That's all I think. You're weak.
Right.
Whether I understand or not. So annoying.
But
annoying.
I think one of the problems.
So shove it. Shove it. I don't want to ever hear that again. Not around here.
I think one of the problems is that it's embarrassing as well for that person that maybe they got to day 25, 30, 45, 1 year, and something triggered them and they started again. Maybe they were at a social event, maybe they smelt it, maybe they were like, I'm going to try one, it's fine, and then they're back. And it's embarrassing because they went through all of that and they know how hard it's going to be and they know they're going to need your support again.
No. No.
But I don't know.
Yep. I remember being a kid, and my mom would, and anyone who grew up like as a kid in the 80s, probably 70s, 60s, whatever. I saw a thing on Reddit, somebody was mentioning this, how I think it was even like our province too. I don't know if it was a Canadian thing or whatever, but they're funny, like over the decades, people are like, who was alive when you could run to the store for your parents and pick up their cigarettes for them?
Oh yeah, me.
Then it was like, then who was alive, like, who saw it evolve into you needed a note from your parents with like, no signature. Then a note from your parents with a signature. Then it was like, as long as your parents knew the person selling the cigarettes, now it's like they have freaking like FBI agents hiding in there waiting for any adult to buy cigarettes and give to children, like, and then they arrest them and send them to jail forever.
Well, one thing my dad always used to say is, when you were born, we could smoke in the hospital room with you.
Yeah,
and it's like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And don't be proud of that.
I know.
Because now I'm a mess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alan, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. We want you to come in and tell us.
And listen, I have serious asthma, okay? I've had asthma attacks. I've been in the hospital, like, thinking I'm going to die. I've been there. And I couldn't say no to having that respiratory illness. But yet you go and pay extra, and you pay the government extra taxes, all just to get your own respiratory illness, paying a company to get it over a prolonged period for your life and shorten your life. And like, you know, I got it for free, right? So that's why I'm going to say, like, you could avoid having lung problems. I can't. So screw you.
Now, I forgot to ask you, maybe I have before, but did your mom smoke when she was pregnant with you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so that's a thing. Yeah.
When I became a teenager,
blame her.
when I became a teenager, I did lose my crap on my mother, blaming her for my asthma and many other things. And yes, I won't speak to my mom, by the way, but that's only part of it. But yes, yes, yes. Not the coolest lady I've ever met, that's for sure. Anyways, let's get back to it. There you go. There you go. All right. What's next?
I think that was...
Thanks to Alan for that.
No, Alan, I want you to keep coming in here. I'm asking for it. Don't worry about it. You come and tell us.
A passionate subject for me, and if you need to be yelled at, you come right back and I'll yell at you some more. But yes.
But some people need that. Some people need that like tough love.
That's what I'm saying.
Some people need more of a gentle hand-holding push, you know, and some people need that like big shove. So whether you need the shove or the gentle push, we'll be here for you.
They had the cigarette companies advertising them to them when they were younger, when they were allowed to advertise and get away with everything and trick people and trick the government and trick all this stuff. So they are already all up in your ear and your brain and your subconscious, getting all in your face. This is how I'm going to get in your face, okay? Yeah. This is how I do it.
Yeah.
This is what I do. But yes. All right. Back to our regular schedule of programming. Alan, keep it up, though.
Yeah, 10 days.
I wish you the best.
I'm super excited for you.
And Matthew, let me know.
One day.
Let me know when you come up with a plan.
One day, Matthew.
Also, talk to your doctor. There's supposedly easy ways to do it through your doctor, is what I keep hearing. Through like prescribed methods is like supposedly the thing.
But then there's like the issue of like once you're taking a prescribed medication,
as long as it's not pumping nicotine into you, then it's a good thing. But
again, I don't smoke, but I would rather go for the no medication than a medication to stop. But I don't know.
But if you've gone for decades trying to quit and you want to buy a couple, you know, a decade on your end of your life, like you might try whatever,
anything.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it depends where you are in life and what you value and what you need, right?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, that was the end of the round. I cannot attack this guy. We are
all right.
Readying up.
Okay, I'm raising threat. She goes away.
We're at 32.
40.
5.
Pass first player.
4.
Gain resources.
4.
Boom. Boom.
There's a play we just try to rush.
Boom.
Oh.
Okay.
I can play that, but
draw.
We'll see.
Real top. Dwarven Tomb, eh? Christopher says, I stopped for 4 years and I stopped by using Altoids.
Yeah, that's a thing, right? Because if something is in your mouth.
Yeah, oral fixation.
Yeah.
If smoking is a thing, also an oral fixation is tied to the addiction, like Mel was talking about with the driving or the after a meal, or yes, just fidgety hands or oral fix. I have an oral fixation. I chew lots of things. I used to chew pens, pencils, everything in school. Like
you used to chew the bottle caps.
I chew everything and anything, but I've gotten away from doing that. I bite my nails here and there, but like not as much as I used to.
Not as much as
that's another stupid habit I have. Yeah.
Oh, that's a habit I have.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I used to like destroy pens. Like sometimes in exams, I'd be like just chewing on my pen and then blue ink down my face. And I'm like, well, I got to finish this exam with blue ink on my face. I can't leave because I just would chew. Like I would get so focused and I would just chew. Yeah. Destroy pencils. Like I had pencils at work. I've like eaten so much paint off of pencils. So yes, this is why I'm the way I am.
He's eaten a lot of plastic.
Listen, you think you've smoked a lot of chemicals? I'm sure I've eaten a lot of chemicals over my life.
As well as sniffing.
So maybe I do understand.
That's
Just put a nail in my mouth and chew on it, says Michael
Oh
R.
my
That'll
God.
teach you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to fidget and chew like in class. I couldn't help it. I would just chew everything. Yeah, bottles off, pop bottles, water bottles, everything. I just put it
Yeah,
in
I
my
always
mouth.
thought that was
chew.
weird at first, but then
It's dangerous. If I like accidentally swallow like
Yeah.
the water bottle cap, but
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, especially because the way you chew it down, right? So it could definitely.
Smelling all the new fresh board games.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm hooked on crazy crack. You guys are only smoking cigarettes? Man, I'm huffing board game ink over here.
And eating lots of plastic.
You amateurs. Let me tell you about addiction. All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I guess I bite my nails.
You're first
so
player.
I get it. Okay. Let me see. What am I
Yeah,
doing?
I'm going to do Sword of Gondor,
Let's
so
just
don't forget.
put bodies on the board. Let's do 4. Let's do 2. We can have this guy for 2 and 1. Oh, I didn't put any income here. And that's all. I'm done.
Who's this going on?
Oh, whoever you want. Whoever is your
Noble
noble.
or Aragorn? I have a noble and a noble.
We want a quest, so I would put maybe on a quest because, like, if we can quest through 9,
but he could ready up an attack maybe at some point.
but we have 7 already there.
Okay. Player card effects. Piece of crap.
But I think if we just.
Okay. I'm gonna play this guy for 1. I can't place a progress token on the only location in play. I think I'm gonna pay 1 from here to play Dwarven Tomb to return a spirit card to my hand. I'll return Stand and Fight. And then I can play Stand and Fight. For 3. What do you have ally-wise in your pile there?
Still the same,
all
only
stinkers.
the same one.
All right, Galadriel it is then. I'm going to bring Galadriel into play. She can't do the search from cards from the top 5 because she didn't come into play from my hand. Yeah, she just came from the discard pile, but she's somebody. Then I'm going to use Wizard Pipe to draw a Wizard Pipe and put Test of Will on the top. So I can pay for it with Gandalf. All right, done. Questing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does have money. Never mind.
Do we just quest all in here and try to get through this 7, whatever comes in, and get, if we can get 9 on there, we just win.
The problem is if we have, you got to save someone for defending against this guy at least if we bomb out, because then we'll start losing heroes.
I'll just save 1.
But then you also have this guy.
Or then I'll save.
I'll
save 2. Then.
I don't know what could happen from cards, but it's only cards from this scenario. So the old ones we've seen in the last 3 scenarios. I guess it can't pull from those. I don't know.
Well, I guess we could just go.
A separate box
I'll just go as high as I can, and we'll see what happens. You already quest quite a bit, anyways.
Yeah, enough cards to pitch too.
Same. Okay, so he's questing for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, because this guy won't ready up if you don't get a new enemy. So, do you have a way to ready a hero or something? Ready an ally?
No, but I have these guys, so I'll just keep those.
Okay, so I would be putting in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14.
15, 16, 17, 18.
And I have Faramir.
19, 20, 21, 22. 24. We're going to put in 24. Hope it's enough.
your card is...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Don't say, don't say.
It's the Snowdrifts.
Oh! Can we cancel this? Can you cancel this?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay.
I'm building up suspense here, okay? One sec. When revealed, attached to the active location, counts as a condition with the text, limit 1 per location. No more than 3 progress can be placed on attached location each round. See, this is the kind of stuff that can screw you by going all in. They know all this
Well,
stuff.
I had guys that can die, so like I wasn't totally in trouble, but
So obviously...
this means we have to wait.
Obviously, I have a test of will. I'll just spend 1 here to cancel the when revealed effects of a card that was just revealed from the encounter deck.
Hopefully there's not 2 of those.
Then I'm going to draw a
Flip
card.
your top
Oh,
card.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then I'm going to draw a card for me. This could have ended it for us too if we were
Yeah, I
higher
didn't know
on
this
the
was
damage.
even a thing.
When revealed, place 3 damage on each active location. So
Okay,
that'll go
so
up to
let's go to
5.
5.
And remember, if that hit 9, we'd instantly lose.
Wow.
I did not know that was a thing. All right. So
Okay, so we quested, or there's 7 here, and we quested for 24. So we're
no.
Oh.
Before you count up numbers, I'm going to exhaust this guy and add 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
4 more, 28.
And then I'm going to throw away a card, a wizard pipe.
Oh, I'm going to throw a cloak that I don't need.
add
So we're at
another one.
30.
Yep, 30. Okay. Now
And
30 minus 7. It's 23.
Mm-hmm.
And we only need a 9.
Right.
Boom, crushed.
Wow, I was super nervous with all these guys all on death's door.
That's why I was afraid to spend my pipe or my staff ever, because I was like, man, I need
One
to get...
could kill.
Yeah, if he's the defender and it's just deal 1 damage to the defender, but I kept forgetting about it, or like you never had a shadow card one time. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Wow, that was dang close.
Frodo Baggins. Well, I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was...
This one's tough. This one's tough. Like the wargs that keep coming and playing on the easy mode with the deck smaller. I'm sure even if the deck's bigger, it has more wargs in it, but I feel like playing this twice now, the wargs just like always keep coming back over and over again, and you kill them and they're like back right away. You're through the deck already, because that one guy who keeps discarding them all off the top.
Yes.
And then you find another warg, but then wait, the deck's super small. Now you get the wargs back you already killed, and it's just they never stop.
Now, I'm assuming we're going to get to keep these, but I'll put it there until
check.
it tells us.
Let's check. Hold on, let me clean up the cards that aren't part of that. Here's your other.
That's for that.
Okay, let's see.
And the other one. Oh, Build a Pony is like literally on the bottom. Same with that one.
Resolution. If lust for the ring is attached to a hero, the players have earned that burden.
No, we did not take that.
They were just in time. Sam and Frodo were only a few steps up, and Gandalf had just begun to climb when the groping tentacles writhed across the narrow shore and fingered the cliff wall and the doors. One came wriggling over the threshold, glistening in the starlight. Gandalf turned and paused. If he was considering what word would close the gate again from within, there was no need. Many coiling arms seized the doors on either side, and with horrible strength swung them round. With a shattering echo they slammed, and all light was lost. What did it say on here? Yeah, it didn't say we get to get them, right? Players... Oh, no, we've earned them.
Oh, okay.
Earning them is adding them to the quest,
but
right?
they're not going to start in my hand. They're just going to get shuffled in my deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just do it that way.
Okay, because I really
I think
like
those
that.
we could choose whose deck they go into each time.
Oh,
I think. Emmy, is that right? If these cards that aren't part of setup and they're just on the campaign log, I think if you get the learn to play guide, I think that has the quest stuff in it. I think. I mean, I could bring it up on the screen. It'll say in here.
Because I think if that's the case, you should take this one for a few reasons I can explain in a minute.
The campaign pool. Boons with a player card back may be added to a player's deck. These cards do not count against the deck's minimum.
Okay, so then I think...
it's talking about from the campaign pool, yeah. Yep. So yeah.
So I think you take this one.
Okay.
Because I think this will work with your Gandalf ability,
Yeah.
and it works with if you needed to discard to...
Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then I'll take the other two.
Yeah, we'll just put them in our decks now so we don't forget them.
Okay.
But yeah. That makes sense. Juicy.
Did we even use this Frodo? No.
No, because
But that's okay.
Even when I thought of using him, yeah, I was just like, questing is right now the play, I think, because I had guys that I'd rather defend with. Because then with that card that just deals the damage, I'm scared. But I guess I had a way to get rid of shadow cards.
No, we ended up not needing, but...
Yeah. I would do it more, defend with him, if I had Hasty Stroke in hand or on the top of my deck or whatever. Because then I could cancel a shadow card if it really was bad.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it that game.
I thought we may have needed to with this guy when this tentacle guy is attacking both. It's tough, but we were able to get
built a board this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time it wasn't such a thing.
Well, last time too, when we played as blind, we just kind of like rushed.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, there's 4. We must go fast.
Yeah.
And that was bad.
And then we got to the Watcher. We had like no allies. And
we had enemies already engaged with us from the previous rounds.
Yeah. We're like awkward.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool, cool. So yeah, the next episode's scheduled.
Is it for Sunday?
Yeah, it is for Sunday, same time as last week.
Okay.
So yeah, join us for that for scenario 5. Which is, what is scenario 5 called? Journey in the Dark.
Isn't that a different game?
Journey in the Dark.
Oh, that's Legends of the Dark.
Descent 2nd edition. Journeys in the Dark, probably, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the one.
Exactly.
This is difficulty level 8 is the next one.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And it is just built with one deck.
Same idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I guess the theme was in the second Saga box was like, I thought you would need the previous Saga box and all the side little sets, but I guess they didn't do that. Matthew with the super chat. This is for Frodo Baggins and his buddies. I figured that if any country could mail to the Shire, it would be Canada. No problem.
Thank you, Matthew.
Yeah, we handle all mail directly through Santa, and we also handle mail to Frodo and other people in Middle Earth. This is definitely a Canadian thing.
Weather doesn't affect the mail here. That's why.
Yeah. That's right.
I do like it being like a contained deck. That's kind of fun.
It's just like
it's like very thematic that way.
Yeah. It's like those encounters from like Gen Con and stuff.
Yes.
Those little one-off scenario packs or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called in this game. Same thing probably. I used to love going to Gen Con for the Lord of the Rings scenario packs. Those are so fun. Whether we just grabbed them and ran back to our tournament we were playing, or we actually got the time to sit and play them with the developers, that was fun. But yeah, it's definitely a good time. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. That got close for a minute.
Yeah. I like that one. That one's neat. I like it. You have the rush, you have the hounds chasing you, but like you can't stay too long, or the locations start punishing you. Yeah, it was neat. That was a neat one. And having 2 active locations, we didn't see it happen in this one, but we definitely had it happen twice when we played before. We had to clear 2 before we got to get rid of the door.
Yes.
And it was rough. Emmy says, maybe look up rules for enemies engaging multiple players. There's certain something that uses that rule. I was trying to look for the FAQ. I mean, we can look that up right now. I don't know what the latest version of FAQ is, but when I Googled, oh, I guess it would just be on the FFG site, right? Duh. Can you tell I was like looking at the next thing?
I love that art.
Yeah, I know, that's cool, eh? So this is due for a summer release.
Oh, okay.
So we have to get through Agmar. We have to play through Agmar before this comes. That's the plan. Or before we play this. I mean, this can come and it can collect dust and wait. But
it's so nice.
Could be a Gen Con little grab too. Or they might have events there playing around with this or something. Who knows? Like they did with the Marvel Champions, but I doubt it. But we'll see. We will see what they're promoting at that time. But if I go to, whoops. Oh, I guess I could have just went here. Support. FAQ. Oh, it is probably the same version.
In 2017?
Yeah. But most of this stuff was worked into the rule book and stuff. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because this is all like old. Old. Engage. 68.
What if you look up multiple? The word multiple. I'm trying to think of.
No.
Okay.
What is this guy called? Watcher in the Water?
Yeah.
Oh, the same card.
Oh, there's a watcher and a watcher in the water?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah, because remember, like, we're playing through the like official book saga stuff, but the FFG stories used enemies and things from the Lord of the Rings world and made up their own little stories, and you can go to the same place and see the same enemy, bring like a different party, and it's in a different time period. Makes sense. Yeah, Watcher in the Water, this guy is. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know what to look up, Emmy, because we already read through the timing, but I don't know if there's in the rules reference. Multiple. Constant abilities, costs. Good check. Engage. Engagement check. No. No, I bet if you just follow like what I said, like you can't just make up rules unless there's some like this is the latest rulebook we're looking at that has all the FAQ stuff added in. Like it's they redid the rules. They added new entries and stuff. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, we can see if we can find something in between now and the next one. But...
No, I won't. I'll forget.
Oh, you can try
Plus,
to
I have other
remember.
stuff to do. Like tomorrow, I'm on Thunderstone Quest duty. Like trying to learn that game. I've already read the rulebook once. We got to read it again, and then we got to play it, figure it out for the next day to teach Kyle. So like, I'm going into another rule book and rules to like fill my brain with. So I can't be bouncing back and forth. But if I can find the answer here, and if it just makes sense.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I can only go with what. Yeah, like if we follow. Like if you follow the combat phase here on the right, it's like deal shadow cards, action window, then you resolve attacks. I don't think you like deal more shadow cards after doing attacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Active player resolves next enemy attack. Go to enemy attack resolution. Repeat this step until all the players eligible enemies have attacked. Next player becomes active player. Return to 6.4A, sorry, and do this again. You never go back up to deal more shadow cards.
Yeah, I feel like it's not intended to do that, but unless it's noted somewhere.
And then I would think like, wait, but anytime an enemy attacks, they get a shadow card. But it's like I'm probably getting that messed up with like Marvel Champions and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that they even added an entry, attack outside. The fact that they added this entry called attacks outside the combat phase. If an enemy makes an attack outside the combat phase, deal it a shadow card and follow each step of enemy attack resolution. So the fact that they've added this in, it's like, so it does get a shadow card because there's no shadow card dealing step.
Right. So we need to tell you that. Yeah.
But in combat, it doesn't go back all the way up to deal more shadow cards. There's no step like, check if the enemy has a shadow card. If they don't, make sure they do.
Right.
Because this game has so many tools to get rid of. Like I have Gandalf's staff that gets rid of a shadow card. Wouldn't that suck if it gets to my turn, he goes to attack, and then we check and he has to get another shadow card? That doesn't make any sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that doesn't work. So ME, based on this information, based on card effects here, the timing in here, plus this entry called attacks outside the combat phase, unless you can find me a specific entry that negates all of this, I call that there's only one dealing out shadow cards in the phase. And I bet there are cards in this game, enemies that say this enemy attacks again, deal it an additional shadow card.
Oh, I bet there are.
And if that's the case, they don't just automatically get extra shadow cards then, because then why would they put that on some cards? I bet that's a thing.
Yeah, and I bet you we played it on hard mode when we played that one where we were bouncing back and forth.
Unless he says that.
Maybe it did. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Shadow cards for a second attack. When a shadow card instructs an enemy to make another attack, do they get another shadow card? Yes. When an enemy makes an additional attack, discard all of its previously dealt shadow cards before dealing a new shadow. Who is making this stuff up? This is also very old and from a forum that doesn't exist anymore. Is there an official ruling on the yes answer? Yeah, no, this is just people making up stuff. It always too many people think they know the rules and they aren't the designers. But at the beginning of the course. Yeah, so this person is questioning these people who are just like, yeah, of course, duh. No. And he says, this is what it says, okay. At the end of the phase, so if an enemy gets +1 attack. Oh, there is an official FAQ answer. 1.42. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we'll get there, man. It just takes some effort. But I have to do it now because I won't remember to do it later.
You're right.
And it's the end of the stream, so people could already have left, and people watching the video don't have to sit through this stuff.
Okay.
Additional attacks by an enemy. When an enemy makes an additional attack, discard all of his previous dealt shadow cards before dealing a new shadow
Still
card.
doesn't answer the question, though.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Can you go up one, though? Because there was something on the, whatever this one. Attack against a character. Oh, okay, no. Okay.
No, this doesn't help.
So, but we were doing the other one correctly then.
Yeah, I think so. But I didn't know it gets rid of all the other shadow cards. But that makes sense. The ones that are revealed, we don't apply them again.
Yeah,
we always discard them to clean them up anyway.
Yeah.
But again, the Watcher on the Water is not making an additional attack. It's just engaged with both players. So when you go to your turn, you have to deal with attacks of all enemies engaged with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's making an additional attack.
I don't think
it's not being told to do it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But again, it is making an additional attack.
But it is making an attack, but it's not an additional attack. And when you dealt out shadow cards, you dealt them out to all enemies engaged with all players.
Thank you, Matthew. Don't worry, you'll get extra marks on your test. Don't worry. I also told your parents you're the best student ever. Don't worry. Okay, anyways.
Well,
I was just trying to see, hold on, maybe. LOTR, LCG, Watcher in the Water. Oh, of course that's the name of a pack, so that's going to be super confusing. No.
Not a deck.
Oh, you know what? Does Rings DB have like where you can put comments about a card and FAQ stuff? Like if I search up Watcher, did not match any card. What are you talking about? Do they not have enemy cards in here? Cards, search. Or, oh, it's only player cards probably, right? Yeah. Yeah, I like when some of these websites have like all the cards and then people can write up stuff about each card. What are we playing? We're playing like The Road Darkens, right? That's what we're technically playing. The Road Darkens. Yeah, no, this is all just player cards. Yeah, never mind. This site doesn't have that stuff. Card game DB. No, I bet it only has player cards also. Ah! Search. No cards. Yeah, no. I tried. Find Watcher. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. The FAQ, they haven't touched it in like 20 years. So I can't, like, I know. I bet it was answered. I bet you can find like.
It's probably like a BGG post somewhere.
Yeah, you could probably find Nate French commenting somewhere. But again, they took down the FFG forums, so I don't know if you can always find all the stuff there. Road darkens, Watcher in the water.
Oh, here you go.
What does engage with each player mean? If two players, does Watcher attack twice, one time on each player? Correct. As if there were a copy in each player's engagement area. So you both get attacked. But you can also both declare attacks against it. Thought so. The thing is destroying me.
Doesn't answer specifically our question, but okay. We're getting closer.
Does the page that comes with this have a little FAQ at the back like the Marvel Champions ones do? Because maybe there's like a little FAQ.
I don't remember reading that.
No, there's not. I like the way the Marvel Champions ones have little FAQs for like weird cards that are in the box that like just answer. I like that, but me.
Oh, yeah, it's exactly the same as what you read.
Which, Emmy, that's why you kind of have to sometimes just go with what's in the rules and like roll with it.
Yeah.
Because
don't make it harder on yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Like, why is that entry from the FAQ not put in here? But maybe it is. Can I see the rules reference?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can find it physically just by flipping quickly here. Because maybe they just answered it like in the learn to play, you know, just put it in there.
I glanced, but I didn't find anything.
Resolve enemy attacks. Yeah, deal one shadow card from the encounter deck to each enemy that's currently engaged. These cards are called shadow cards. Face okay. First, deal shadow card enemies engaged with the first player. Then deal them to enemies engaged with the other player in clockwise order. The encounter deck's depleted of cards. Do not shuffle the encounter discard pile to form a new encounter deck. Any enemies that have not yet been dealt a shadow card do not receive one. If an enemy. Step 2, resolve enemy attacks. After shadow cards have been dealt to each engaged enemy, resolve enemy attacks, starting with the first player and continuing clockwise. Each player performs the following steps in order for each enemy they are engaged with. The player performing the steps is referred to as the active player. Choose an enemy. Player defenders, resolve shadow effect. Yeah. Let's see. Because the thing is, like, the game can have enemies attack without shadow cards.
Yep.
because you could run out of shadow cards to deal, or I can discard shadow cards or cancel shadow cards, yada, yada, yada. So it's not like the check is built in every time an enemy attacks. Because if they intended it to always have a shadow card on attack, they would check it then, not at the beginning of combat. And then to answer the question outside of combat, because you're like, wait, there's no shadow step at that point, they added that section to remind you, like, oh, outside of combat, yep, you got to give them a shadow card. But if it's attacking again within the combat phase, I don't think it would get another shadow card unless the card making it attack again told you so.
Yeah, and I think with the framework of the game currently, and what you even just read, you deal shadow cards to the first player, so that would give that one a shadow card. Then you deal shadow cards to the people engaged with the second player. Technically, we're not giving it another shadow card now, because then when the first player defends, they would have 2 shadow cards to reveal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
yeah,
I feel like no, but
yeah, that seems weird, right?
Yeah, because it doesn't say like keep one to the side in front of you for your turn.
Yeah, like there's no entry for additional attacks. You figured they would put that in the new reference, rules reference, right? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I like they. Yeah.
I think we're reading too much into it.
I
think
know.
yeah.
But obviously they had an entry back in the day. But maybe they're taking with the reprint stuff. They've decided a different path, or on cards they really want an extra engage shadow card. They'll tell you make an immediate attack and deal an additional shadow card. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Obviously, old school players are going to just say, no, that's not how it works. Go read the FAQ from 2017, you know, from an entry that was put in there in 2014. But it's like, I don't know, why is it not in the rules reference? And why is that entry in there about outside of the combat phase? That really throws a wrench into it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And the only reason I kind of care is because in this game, it can come down to a shadow card flip. In all these LCGs, that's a thing. You know, like a shadow card or like one little treachery draw, it could be the difference between winning or losing. That's the way they've always been. Sometimes they're down to that. So it's like, if you're drawing too many treacheries, or a treachery at the wrong time, or revealing a shadow card, or dealing too many shadow cards, or whatever they're called in Marvel Champions, all that kind of jazz. Yeah, like dealing encounter cards incorrectly, like players were doing with like in Marvel Champions, the one that gives you +1 encounter card. We played it wrong when we were first learning the game. Was we dealt 1 to every player.
Oh yes.
But it's just 1 to the table, you know, like you just keep going around. But just one card change can totally skew the difficulty, or make you fail, or make you win. Like it could come down to that. So it's like knowing, like, you know, they were designed, played correctly, balanced that way. It's like you kind of want to have it as correct as possible. But yeah, if like we're flipping extra shadow cards or not enough shadow cards, totally makes it completely different game. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder if there's like a spot in here about enemy attack resolution. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just weird. I wonder if in the old rules reference they had that attack outside of the combat phase entry.
To know if it's new?
Yeah, because it seems like that kind of
clarifies.
Yeah, that makes me think that that's not a thing, but Yeah, Emmy, that's a good point. Like, if we deal it one shadow card and that shadow card flips, shadow cards are supposed to stay there and not discarded till the end of the phase. So whatever that says, I think you just resolve it at that time. I don't think you re-resolve a shadow card ever. I'm pretty sure. Maybe you do, actually. Hold on. That might answer that question, too. For the Watcher in the Water. Like, if he has a shadow card and he flips it on the first player, then when he goes to attack the second one, it does say resolve shadow effect. It says the active player flips the attacking enemy's shadow card face up and resolves any shadow effects the card might have.
Yeah, because they could put, if they intended it to do what Emmy's saying, they could have put that card is revealed for any additional attacks made by this enemy.
Yeah, that's true. And if and then there's that FAQ entry that's like discard them all and add a new one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, what do they intend? That card just breaks it. But I'm sure that card had the discussion back in like 2015 or whatever. 2015, 2016. I'm sure there was like in the FFG forums and, you know, and whatever else, Card Game DB forums. Back in those days, that's what was used. There was no Rings DB at that time that I remember. But yeah, there was probably like discussion on those places, and FFG forums like don't exist anymore. Supposedly somebody copied them and you can browse them, which we just saw. They were archived, but I don't know. And Card Game DB, who knows? But yeah, there's probably answers out there, but again, they're answers by people in the community probably. But it's like, does it really matter that much? I don't know.
No.
But yeah, anyways. Just interesting.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, Matthew, that makes sense. It's all about the wording on cards. Don't overthink it and just follow the text.
Yeah, I agree. I think because the enemy's already tough as it is, because we can't kill it. It's engaged with both, so it's attacking both of us.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it intends to be that tough. Maybe.
That's true, Michael. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for all the support from those scrolling by. Thanks everyone watching. Thanks for hitting the like button. All 31 likes. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. Much appreciated. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one. It's already scheduled. You can set a reminder. Links in the video description. We'll be back Thursday playing Thunderstone Quest. Not Thunderstone Advance and not Thunder Quest. Thunderstone Quest. And then Friday I'm going to be playing more Final Girl. Saturday we'll be playing more Frosthaven. Sunday playing more Lord of the Rings LCG.
Packed couple days.
Yep. Lots of gaming coming up. So it should be fun. Christopher, thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you again. Alan, keep on trucking. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.